As you can see here, I have my Google Play console pulled up with my personal developer account. I will include the link in the description if you guys do want to check out the apps that I have published here. So as we scroll through this, you can see a lot of statistics, some of which I would like to improve. Obviously, feel free to drop me a 5-star review if you enjoyed the app. So coming through here, a lot of this data is very valuable for many people that are deploying these apps. However, it can be a little bit of a challenge to come in here and analyze in detail every single app that you have. For example, since I have 20 or 30 apps here, right? So instead of manually going through all of this, I thought, what can I do with AI to assist my analysis? So of course, there is an MCP server that you can fairly easily implement right here on my MacBook, as I'm going to show you guys, to get a lot of this data and start to actually make it useful. So as I will show you here, not the AI working in the background on one of my apps, but here, this is actually an output from a fairly weak model. I'm just using the free GitHub Copilot, but it did actually give me a lot of useful data in here. So we can see this table of all the different apps that I have and some standard statistics that can be useful in determining what part of your app or even which app to work on, right? So it gives me the crash rate, it gives me how many users installed it, how many uninstalled it, how many have ever installed it, period, things like that. And with that data, I can know what to target, what to work on. So you can see it flagged a few of these, right? And what you can even do to go a step further is if you pull down all the code for all of these apps onto your machine and pull it up in VS Code, it can not only grab this data, but it can correlate that with your actual code and then work on the code directly to actually fix a lot of these issues. So for example, if you have a lot of crashes happening with one of your apps and it's flagged based on the MCP data, you can have the AI directly go ahead and fix whatever that problem is inside the code itself. So because there is sensitive data inside the Google Cloud platform, I will not be going directly to actually show you guys how that works, but I'll put a full description and then you can see exactly how to set that up. It's fairly straightforward. If you use ChatGPT, it can help you out. But essentially, you just need to create a service principal from within the IAM and Identity Center in the Google Cloud console, and actually have this graphic here that I had ChatGPT generate. Once you have that, you get this JSON credential that's basically a password. So you want to make sure you don't commit that to Git, keep it somewhere secure, and then you can use that along with a prompt that I'm going to include in the description. You just tell your AI locally on your machine, VS Code, GitHub Copilot, Claude, ChatGPT, Codex, whatever you have, and you can have it install this for you and do all the configuration for you, and then you can just go ahead and use it. So I hope this is helpful for anyone else that is developing apps in the Google Play Store. If you want to see a full video about my Google Play Store setup and some of the apps that I have, just put a comment below. And as always, feel free to subscribe if this video helped you. Thanks.